in the middle of doing valve job. I've got the intakes done, but what I want to go over is show you how to determine whether you did a good job or not. You see that gray line that you can see here? That's not there before you do your grinding. It'll be kind of a shiny look. But you want to make sure that line goes evenly all the way around your valve when you're done. And it should do the same thing. See that little gray line? There's just a gray line right there. You'll be able to see that. It goes all the way around there. Now, if there's a missing area, if you're missing a little bit of that gray on either that or this valve, that's where you're going to have a leak. So you want to go ahead and keep grinding. Using this valve compound right here is what you're going to need. You're going to need this lapping tool. I do it by hand. There's other ways of doing it with a drill, but I prefer perfection, so I'll just do it this way. And it's the old school way. That's the way I've always done it. But anyway, it don't take that long. But anyway, you'll need this. I actually squeezed too much out there. But anyway, when you go to do that, you don't want very much on your valve at all. I'm talking like all the way around. You'll want just a little spread of that stuff. See, about that much, kind of all the way around. Kind of, you'll use the tube. I'm using my finger right now because I got it all over my finger. But you'll do that. Try to just keep it on the rim. Don't do what I just did. But you'll keep it on just the rim, and you'll want about that much all the way around it. And then you'll slide that in there. And what you'll do is, I've already did this intake valve. What you'll do is you'll put your lapping tool on there once you put your valve compound on there. You'll use a side best fits your valve. I always use, it's about a middle ways, and it usually works for every one of them. But anyway, you'll put some on there, and then you'll slide the valve in there. Okay, you'll start spinning this thing with two hands usually. I'm holding the phone, so I can't really do that way. Let me see if I can't get this jammed up in there somehow. Anyway, it ain't gonna work. Let me see if I can get this. Oops. But you'll get this thing spinning. You'll use both hands, kind of twirl it, and then you'll tap it down. You'll feel it get real, like it'll be gritty at first, like you'll feel it. You can feel the difference. And that's what you want to pay attention to, is the feel and the sound. You'll hear the grinding. It'll sound real gritty, and it'll smooth out, and then you just kind of tap it. It'll sound real gritty again. You do this, for a few minutes. And then you recheck your thing, and like I said, what you're looking for is you're looking for that ring. All the way around that valve. You can see as I turn it, it's pretty even all the way around. That's what you're looking for. If you, like I said, if you got high or low spot, it'll read. It'll tell you, because there'll be a break in that gray line. But keep your valves separate. Like when you do one, make sure that one goes right back in the same spot you did. And I usually just go ahead and put all mine in. That way I know they're where they're supposed to go. Now my exhaust valves still need to be done. I've already done all my intake valves. And what I'll do is I'll pull one out, put some stuff on it, slide down in there and do the tool, and just keep moving on until you get to the end. Now make sure you can't stress that enough, don't get these mixed up. Because once you seat those in there, that valve is seated for that valve seat. So just always remember that. Then you'll put your valve seals on the other side. Make sure these stay up in there. And then once you get your valve seals on, these things should stay up in there good enough to where you put your springs on. So you'll need a spring compressor too, and that's going to look one of these. And they're pretty cheap, so I've used other things to do it, but this works pretty good. You get one of these, it comes in a kit. They're cheap. I think I paid 25 bucks for this thing back when. And your bottom part will go in here, and this part right here will go. This part right here, this part right here will go in your bottom of your valve, and this thing here will go at the top where the spring is, and then you'll pull your keepers out. Now, big trick is not lose your keepers. Always get you a box, put you some white paper towels down in the bottom of it, layer the bottom of it real nice and flat, put all your springs, your keepers, your everything in there. That way you know where everything's at. So anyway, like and subscribe, help support the channel, and I've got more videos coming as I do this 4G 6.3 build. So thanks for watching.